Welcome back, insufferable gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here. We're gonna do some more Kickmaster, and I can't for the life of me remember what I was doing or how it was going. So, I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear here and hope I don't screw it up like that. Things ain't looking so hot for our hero, George Washington. Case in point. I have to admit, it's a lot of time in between running this particular game. So I tend to forget exactly what's going on. How did I avoid getting murdered there? I really don't know. I guess the short answer is things aren't going super awesome. Guess I can't duck that. Not in any kind of realistic way. Oh, now I remember. I was supposed to be using the projectile blocking dealie. That's a little better. Aside from the fact that I can't seem to dodge the enemies themselves. Aha! Yeah. Ah, crap. Haha, haha, haha. That didn't take me too awful long to figure out there. Harpy magic that will allow me to fly. Ah, that's right. This must be reminiscent of the time that after defeating Hannibal Lecter at British Crystal Lake, George Washington discovered the power of flight using science with the help of his friend Nikola Tesla, who, while mostly noted for his work with electricity, also came up with a flying machine. And you should just ignore the part where I got clocked. Yes. While the Wright brothers were credited for their work with the power of flight via mechanical means, Nikola Tesla, a good friend of George Washington, who totally lived at the same time, was working on the power of flight with hoverboards and electro-voyages. That's right. Tesla gave George Washington the power of flight with an electric mystical weapon hybrid called the electro-voyage. Ah, and I should have totally used that power of flight back there to get all those items. I bet that would have worked too. Naturally, the local Ninja 157 didn't want anyone to reveal these techniques because ninjas at the time thought that they had the corner on the power of flight using their mystical methods. And hand signals. The only reason that they were eventually defeated is because George Washington's faithful sidekick, Running Ninja, knew that the only way to secure peace in the land was to betray his former ninja brethren, who were also Native Americans. See, that's what they don't tell you in history class. There were lots of ninjas in Native American lore. That's why they're credited with inventing guerrilla tactics. They'd infiltrate the hearts and minds of the local peoples and teach them ninja attacks. That way, late at night, when the British were sleeping, the people would come out of nowhere and defeat the British troops with nunchucks and shurikens. Wow. I guess a fireball beats a kick. Something. Alright, let's try this new theory. 10 MP per second. Let's hope this is worth it. That was so not worth it. Something tells me I did that wrong. Maybe it was 10 MP a flap. Well, I'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. Ah! Problems. I am so running out of HP. Yep, there it goes. I saw that coming. I'm not letting this deter me. I promised a run of this game and I intend to supply it. And with infinite continues, there's no reason why I shouldn't. And that's the most painful reason of all. Any sane person would have tried playing through this game at least once before they ran it. But not me. No-ho. I never learned my lesson. And I always knee-drop fire-breathing LeoCorns. Because that's what that is, a LeoCorn. Part lion, part unicorn? I suppose. Alright. Let's see if I can... That just doesn't seem like an economical or practical method of magical practice at all. You know what? I'm just gonna pretend that it doesn't exist for right now. Maybe if I had, like, all 500 of those MP filled up, it would be useful. But I do not. How did I miss that entire rain of power-ups? Being crushed by the opposition... That... It's like a combination foot ninja, mole person, and acrobat. And that thing. That thing's also on my list. Ha. Screw you, mole ninja clan guy. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. So at least I've got a decent-ish strategy for those now. But that's all the time I have for this one, so until next, this is Rosser. I think you know what to do, but if you don't, take a drink.